From Southeast Texas, we welcome you inside Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Today, a contest from the AL West between the Oakland A's and the Houston Astros. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one. It's one of baseball. Now at the plate, Marcus Semien. He will lead this one off today.
For Oakland, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
1 o'clock.
Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Marcus Semien becomes the first out of the inning. 0-1 the count. And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's gone just 2 for 13. He's taken him deep once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Brantley going back. It's up and out of here into the archways. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Springer.
Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Batting second.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. His career numbers against Minaya. He's got 5 base hits in 29 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Here comes the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Altuve absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do better against southpaws, of course, but he's about as good as it gets in the opposite-handed type of matchup. 2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Batting third.
Here's Michael
The left
Brantley.
fielder, Michael Brantley.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. And there's ball one. So 1-1. And that one got a piece of him. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
So 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. Ripped down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So now it's Mark Canha. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's 0 for 7.
Mark Canha.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Heading out towards shallow right. Reddick has a read on it. 1 down. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And digging in now, Ramon Laureano. Here comes the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty. A ball and no strikes. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. Two out, nobody on. Popped him up. Gurriel is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. His
Leading off
career
for
numbers
the
against
Astros,
Minaya. He carries a
the first
308
baseman,
batting average. He's
Yuli
taken him
FG.
deep once.
Gurriel.
Here's the first pitch to him. And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Behind 0-2 now.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now the
Batting
Astros
six.
designated hitter,
The designated
number
hitter.
44. He
Number
readies for his
44.
first plate appearance. Pulled toward right center field. Piscotty on his horse. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So bases
Batting
are empty
seven.
here with 2 gone.
shortstop.
And the former number 1
Carlos
overall pick in American League
Correa.
Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. A fastball. Off the plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Jurickson Profar, his career line against
Leading off
Garrett
for
Cole. He comes in
the
hitting
second
right at a 300 clip. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1 from the windup. The 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your
Batting
first
ninth.
out.
The catcher.
First offering on its
John
way.
Begley.
Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
1 ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. Hit down the third baseline. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Bigging in for his second at bat, Marcus Semien. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now as the. Next up for the Stros, Robinson Chirinos. His career numbers against Minaya. He's a 375 hitter. He also has 1 home run. First pitch coming. Here it is. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
I mean, this offense has gotten some ugly swings off early. This pitcher is on point right now. He is mixing and matching, and everything's working.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
A little roller toward the hole. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Stepping into the box, Josh Reddick, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that misses ball 1. Chirinos gets his lead at first, nobody out. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. In the dirt here, runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. And a bluff move here to first, but it won't draw a throw. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes to 2-2 now. A runner at first with no outs here. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. First delivery to him on the way. And this is fouled at the plate. Back up the middle. Simeon's there. Profar for 1. Back to first, but it's right by him. Runner at second now as a result of the error. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jose Altuve. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Michael Brantley waits on deck. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Man at second here with 2 away, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Chris Davis, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Chris Davis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
One strike now from Cole. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you got to be ready for the heat.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Chris Davis is retired to kick off the inning. Matt Chapman will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Now batter, the first baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex
Leading up
Bregman.
for the Astros,
First time up, he went down looking.
the third baseman,
Yeah, today's game
Alex
certainly don't get
Bregman.
completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Kenna on the move. But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And this will get all the way to the wall now. Striding in for Houston, Yuli
Now
Gurriel.
back,
0 for
the
1
first
for him
baseman,
here in this one.
Yulieski Gurriel.
From the stretch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Laureano ranging back, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Bregman blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And the runner will score from first. Striding into the box, number 44 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. And he throws the fast. MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Baltimore Orioles and the Texas Rangers. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. Mike Minor gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Stepping up now, Cedric Mullins. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Number 3.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Chasing after it is DeShields, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
Standing in now, Jonathan Villar drives it out to deep right center field. Lazara's on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's safe. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
So a runner at third here with one gone, and that'll bring up the power hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder. Mullins stands at third with one gone in the inning. The count now at 2-1. Hit softly on the ground to third. To his left, Cabrera. And that's the second out.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Mark Trumbo.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Mark Trumbo, runner in scoring position with two gone. Minor sets. First pitch on the way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit, but that'll be off the wall in right center. And the run will score easily as the Orioles are off to a 1-0 lead. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
The first base.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter an opportunity to hit with runners in scoring position. He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double and driving in a run, just like you draw it up.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll take a look at ball one. In his career against Mike Minor, he's 1 for 4. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. He's set. The 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Orioles get a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the first here in Arlington, and Baltimore is off to a 1-0 lead. Alex Cobb will be the starter for the O's in this contest. Dan, any thoughts?
Alex Cobb and another of a long list of guys recovering and coming all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Not an overpowering pitcher. 92 to 94 miles an hour would sink. Good changeup, good curveball. He's a guy that needs to establish the strike zone early. He's not the kind of guy that's going to blow you away.
So stepping in, Shin-Soo Choo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Swinging a soft liner. On to first is Escobar, 1 away. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, you have to like the various skills that Shin-Soo Choo brings to the plate. In his career against this starting pitcher, he's got a batting average of over 350. That's not ridiculous, but it does mean he's had some really good at-bats against him in the past. So we'll see if he continues to see the ball well against this pitcher in this one.
Up next for the Rangers, Rougned Odor. First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. VR from the outfield grass. And the throw is a high one, but he's able to keep a foot tethered on the bag, and that becomes out number 2.
Elvis Andrus.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. Lifetime history with Alex Cobb. Pretty average results, 4 for 15. He's taken him deep once. Here it comes now to Andrus. High in the air out towards shallow right. Rickards under it. And the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They still trail 1-0. And here's Renato Nunez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The third baseman, Renato Nunez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
The windup and the 0-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Locks him up for strike 3.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at second baseman Rougned Odor. Pound for pound, one of the strongest guys in the game. 30 home run potential, but a premium defender at second base. And if you don't slide properly into second base, he is going to let you know about it.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in Joey Rickard. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. DeShields is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Austin Wynn.
Ready now for Baltimore, Austin Wynns. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
1-1.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. DeShields coming on. He gets there to make the play. Just a few miles off the shores of Lake Michigan, we're at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the Milwaukee Brewers. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Jhoulys Chacín, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Jhoulys Chacín used to be at one time one of the premier power pitchers in the game of baseball. Big arm with good sinking action. 94 to 96 miles an hour. His slider inconsistent at times. If he's throwing it for strikes, it's a swing and miss pitch. The thing with Jhoulys Chacín, he needs to throw strikes early to give himself a chance to use that big sweeping breaking ball.
Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Batting second, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. His lifetime numbers against Chacín. He brings with him a .313 batting average. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. 1-1. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Pollock aboard here at first with nobody out. Two balls and two strikes to Corey Seager.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second just because he took the first one that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time is looked at and the count moves full.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
I got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number one. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. D-Row, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Hey, Matt, the first thing I notice when I walk into Miller Park is those gaps are super tight. You got to get greedy in a ballpark like this. There's a lot of damage to be had. This park plays really, really tiny at times, so look for this offense to try and drive the ball.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. He's set and the pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Runners on first with one down. Up top, it's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way is looked at for the first strike.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
There's the 2-1 home. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Runner at first here, one man out. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. And another throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Down the first baseline. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
That's a really difficult turn for a first baseman when you have to come get the ball, make a strong, accurate throw. So you need 2 good throws, not an easy double play to complete.
In now, Cody Bellinger. Fouled away. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Again, he sends it out of play.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Here's another 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for L.A. And now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. Walker Buehler will be on the mound for the boys in blue. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Fouled off. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Pollock on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup. The key to success is scoring early, putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And he takes strike 2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And the runner back. And again a throw. Runner back safely. Stepping in now, Jesus Aguilar, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That one misses. It's 1-1 now to the Milwaukee first baseman.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
The 1-1, and he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. The 1-0 home is in there for strike one. Shaw, 28 years old. He was a 9th-round pick back in 2011.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Count is 2-1.
Slider laid off for a ball. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
And a dive, but he's back. Runners on the move for second. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. Brewers strand one. We are still scoreless. Next up for Los Angeles, Max Muncy. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
First baseman, Max Muncy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Fastball well outside. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Chris Taylor waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Kane is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Ryan Braun, one of the best players in our sport since he came out of the University of Miami. Can play outfield, great arm, covers a lot of ground, and hits right in the middle of the order with light tower power.
Next for the Dodgers, Chris Taylor. First pitch on its way. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. Up high, 2-1 now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Yelich is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting seventh, the left fielder, number 31, Joc Pederson.
Here's Joc Pederson now. His lifetime numbers against Chacín, just a 3 for 13 batting line. 2 of those hits were for home runs. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's given the umpire an earful from that dugout.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Taken high and deep to right. Looking up is Yelich. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they've taken a 1-run lead.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
The catcher.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Shaw fields it cleanly. And a close play at first, but he's called out of the side. afternoon baseball from the East Bay and the Oakland Coliseum. Today, a matchup out of the American League Western Division between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Oakland A's. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Mike Fiers, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.